What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Clark back at it again, man. Oh man, live day trading session. If it's your first time here, man, I just do these live day trading sessions just for me to journal my own trades. You know what I'm saying? For me to go back to my own trades and see what I did wrong, see what I did right, and I use it as a way to help other people that's struggling, like I used to be struggling for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I try to help you guys kind of understand these charts, man. But we're just gonna sit tight, man. All we do, we watch these charts, find us some good entries and some exits, and I just talk through everything that's going on while we in the trade. So we just gonna watch these stocks this morning. Let me make sure my audio coming in, and hope y'all having a good Thursday, man. So yeah, we already see QQQ and SPY. Small, a little strong this morning, as y'all can see on the screen. Yesterday was so crazy yesterday, man. I should have went live when Powell was speaking, man. I got about 500%. I was just going in and out of SPY, man, because it was just dropping. I was going in with like $50. I come out with like a 500% win, man. I think I put in like $50. I think I made like 300 off of that. I was just playing around while Powell was talking, and yeah, that was lit right there. Yesterday, I should have went live, but I posted on my shorts. Usually, I post most of my games on my Instagram. If y'all haven't followed my Instagram, it should be in the description. But yeah, let's see what SPY and QQQ want to do today. I seen the video dropping. AMD kind of strong today. Apple, Amazon is sitting above pre-market low. We got Google sitting above pre-market high. Tesla kind of rejecting a little bit. So we just sitting here, just gonna watch, see what the stocks want to do today. Jerome Powell did move the market yesterday, so I know everybody is shocked about that, but today is a new day. Man. Let's see what levels we can hold and see if we can get us some money. That's the main thing. Get that money. You know what I'm saying? Man, yesterday was a great day, man. Yesterday was so good. I almost don't even want to trade today, man. When Jerome Powell was speaking, man, y'all, we got to get in that. Y'all see that QQQ, man? I like that QQQ is holding above that pre-market high. If we can get a good push on that right here, this green line, if we can hold that level, it is above one of my trend lines as well. I drew that trend line like months ago, and it finally dropped all the way back down to that trend line right there. If you can see right here, we got 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. Anything with more than 3 touches is a great trend line. So this trend line is basically a strong level. So anytime you see QQQ around that level, you want to see a great push off of that level, like it's pushing up right now. See if it pushes up, I'm gonna go ahead and get an entry if it pushes up. If it pushes up past that, you'll see it's not rejecting. So I'm gonna hold tight. Well, like I SPY is sitting above pre-market. Now I might bounce off this 9 EMA right here. If it bounces off this 9 EMA and surpasses the previous candle, that can be a nice entry. But we're gonna hold tight. You're gonna hold tight. Y'all let me know if my audio loud, man. Y'all let me know if my audio too loud. I try not to be too quiet when I be looking at the chart, because sometimes you'll just get zoned into the charts. Probably play a little soundtrack in the background, so we trying to get that money. That's all we're trying to do, man. Get that money. You see how it's bouncing off my trend line? Exactly what I just said. I'm finna load QQQ up. If we can surpass this pre-market high right here, I will get a entry in QQQ. But we still rejecting a little bit. Let's see. We finna go under that trend line. Oh man, I missed NVIDIA entry. Oh my God. But it's 9:36. I don't like getting no entry this early. I usually wait at least 45 minutes just because I've gotten burned so early in the market before, trying to jump into contracts and trying to jump into trades. I like this Google. Oh, QQQ is rejecting like a mug. Ooh. Okay, that's what we doing. That's what we doing. We still dropping off today. I guess that's what we're gonna do today. Y'all look at Tesla. I'm finna show y'all real quick. If y'all can let me know in the comments, let me know, do y'all have y'all charts pulled up? Or are y'all just going off of my chart? I just want to let y'all know because I be talking and sometimes I don't have the chart pulled up yet because I'm looking at different screens right now. But check out this Tesla, man. This is live action, Eric. This is live action. This is not no recorded video. It's Thursday morning. Hey, ain't no fake shit over here. So we rejecting. I like how we under that trend line. So we can find us a pullback, if that's where the trend wants to go today, if people are still selling contract because they're scared of them interest rates yesterday, then that's what we're going to do. All we can do is go with the flow of the market. I'm a trend trader. I find a trend and I just join the trend. You know what I mean? I don't trade bounces too often unless I can clearly see a bounce. I'm looking for the trend. Once I find a trend, I'm looking for a pullback. And when I get a pullback, like Tesla's pulling back right here, that's a pullback. QQQ is pulling back right here. Anything that's a pullback, basically the candle is pulling behind the previous candle. So you see how that candle didn't surpass this next candle? So if after these 2 minutes, we're on a 2-minute chart right now. So after these 2 minutes, the next candle surpasses that candle coming off of that 200 moving average. That orange line right there is a 200 moving average. It's basically a strong line. We can keep coming down after that. It could be a good fill, but look like the market don't know where it want to go right now. At that 200 moving average, it also can reverse right there. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. That's why you just got to watch. But I like how Tesla is sitting under this 200 moving average, which is that orange line right there. Give me 1 second, guys. Where is my stuff at? Okay. All right, we good. Let's see what we want to do today, man. Any of y'all on the charts? Right now? Who on charts right now? Or do y'all know how to read the charts? You know what I'm saying? Let me know something. Let me know if I'm saying the right things. SPY is holding above this pre-market high 592 level. Real slow action right now. Some light slow action right now, but look like the trend is continuing down right now. Y'all see that? So on QQQ, If we can close below this 200 moving average and get a pullback, I will enter QQQ. Oh, I like this AMD. AMD started off, went up, got rejected by previous market high. Now it's going down. You see how AMD continuing down? It's rejecting off of that open price level. But I'm still watching the charts. I haven't jumped in anything yet. I always give the market about 15 minutes to do what it do. Let the market figure out what it want to do. Hasn't made any big moves yet. We only went down a little bit, then went back up. So you don't really know if the market want to be in call today or puts. I like this Apple as well. Check out this Apple. I just missed my entry. If we can push off of Apple, I'll get an entry on Apple. But Apple is going up to that 250 level. I don't like that. We're at 248, so we're only gonna probably move $1. And then the stock market dollar is basically $100. When I say $1, I'm talking about $100. You gotta times it by 100. In the stock market, times everything by 100. But I do like that push though. I just don't like that it's going toward that 250 level. Any $50 level is a micro level. So, all right, Garbear, following the charts with me, still new to the trading, so still learning. All right, man, appreciate that. I just want to see if you guys be on the charts with me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm with you, man. We got Apple closing above pre-market high. So the market hasn't gave us a direction yet. So when you see nothing, you do nothing. We have nothing to do right now. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna watch. Google's pulling back under open price. Let's go. We got another rejection level. So we tried to go up. As you can see, we came back down. Now Google is trying to make a move. Oh man, I missed my AMD entry. I needed to come off that level though. I don't like how close it is to that level. I need you to come off that level. If the trend is strong, it'll come off that level. Yeah, look at Google. I need Google to close under that 200 moving average. I need everything to be under the 200 moving average for me to get an entry. But that's a nice entry if you can see that pullback right there, and then we continuation down. That's a nice entry if you're an aggressive trader, but I'm not aggressive. I just wait for the trade to come to me. You know what I mean? Oh, look at this AMD, just like I said it was about to do. AMD is dropping off. Look at that. Look at that. All right. AMD giving us a push. We under that 200 moving average. AMD the first one to give us a big push. I don't see nothing else talking about none right now at the moment. I like that AMD push down. QQQ can get under this 200 moving average and close under that orange line, that 200 moving average. I'll find an entry for puts. I will find an entry for puts. But we still just staying patient. You know what I'm saying? The market hasn't showed us anything yet. See, now we're going back up, chopping back up a little bit. I hope we don't have another choppy day. Come on now. We're going to have a choppy day. We was choppy yesterday until Jerome Powell started speaking. But I wouldn't expect it to be another choppy day. I would expect everybody to be ready to buy the dip or ready to sell because they're afraid of the Fed interest rates. So, yeah, we don't really know the direction that the market want to go right now. That's why we're gonna hold tight. When the market is easy, you go hard. When the market is hard, you go easy. Right now, we ain't nothing doing nothing right now. You know what I mean? So we just holding tight. As you can see, SPY QQQ is still sitting at open price range. It hasn't made a move. AMD, on the other hand, AMD is doing its own thing over here. Y'all see that? Nothing else giving us a push at the moment. Netflix looks like it's trying to do something. I need QQQ to get under this 200 moving average for me to find an entry. I need it to get under this 200 moving average. AMD might go up and retest my weekly level. That blue level right there is my weekly level. It might go up and retest, or it might go up and touch the 9 EMA and come back down. But like I said, we just gonna watch and see. I like this pullback on AMD. Y'all see that? Not necessarily a pullback because that candle is not contained with it, but if we can hold above this candle for these next 2 minutes and come back down, I can find an entry on for puts. I do want it to pass my level though, my pre-market high and my pre-market low levels, because it's just sitting at my level. You see these green and red levels? Those are my pre-market high and pre-market low levels. You know you're going to have a big day on that chart if those levels are getting surpassed. So we're passing those pre-market and those pre-market low levels. You know, you probably going to have a good trend, a strong trend for that day. But we still haven't got out of these levels. So that's why I'm still holding tight too. Still holding tight, not jumping in no trade. Yeah, the market moving. That don't mean your money got to be in it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to watch the charts to see what's going on before you throw your money in. Just got to stay patient. SPY still choppy on that pre-market high. SPY still choppy on that pre-market high. You only do 0DT on weekly or monthly. So when I'm trading SPY, I usually do 0DTE. Sometimes on Friday, if it's real high volatility, I will trade the next week's contracts. So if I get in on a Friday and it's high volatility and the chart's not really doing what I want to do, I only get in 0DTE if I know exactly that, yeah, these charts they're finna move today. I'll get in 0DTE. 0DTE, they'll pay you more. Like yesterday when Jerome Powell was speaking and I was trading, I should have went live, but it came quick, man. I just looked at the chart. I seen it tanking. Y'all seen them chart yesterday. I'll show you guys. Look what it did yesterday. Look at that big drop yesterday. Y'all see that? I got in about up here. I rolled it down. I was just selling contracts, going back in. Selling contracts, going back in. I just rolled it all the way down until he got done speeching. Man, it was a good day yesterday, but I just kept riding it down. Every pullback, I just got back in. He just kept saying the wrong stuff. I was sitting there listening to the speech. He was saying the wrong stuff. I was like, oh yeah. He's definitely trying to make these people sell their stocks. And that's what they do, man. They try to tank the market. You know what I mean? Especially after we had a rally. That's what they do. They try to tank the market. But yeah, I do use 0DTE most of the time. But when I'm using 0DTE contracts, I for sure know I'm in a A+ setup. You know what I mean? Good morning. You think XRP will drop more before getting back up? I don't trade XRP, but I do watch those. To be honest, I do feel like crypto and the S&P 500, they both move alike. If you look at crypto charts and look at S&P 500 right now, they both look almost alike. You know what I'm saying? I don't trade no crypto though, but they do look almost alike. I might take a small entry right here on AMD because I like how we're still going down. If we can tap that 9 EMA right there on AMD, I will find an entry. If we can get past this previous candle, this is a pullback. If we can get past this previous candle, I will find an entry. Let's take our Fibonacci. We're going to go from the highest point to the lowest point. As you can see, if we can get it to bounce off of my 9 EMA and my two red lines right here, the 236 level and the 382 level, we can find an entry if we can surpass the next candle. But I'm going to show you guys. This is live trading right here. But yeah, XRP, crypto, and S&P, they moving the same to me. Because just like crypto was making all-time highs, the S&P was making all-time highs as well. That's why I feel like they all move the same. But I haven't gotten to that crypto world. I do follow it. I look at it a lot, but I ain't got into it yet. I like the S&Ps. I like Amazon, Google, Microsoft, with all these $1 trillion companies. I'd rather put my money in them big boys. You know what I'm saying? Google, Tesla. I'd rather throw my money in and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 0DT contracts, I just choose the expiration for that day. If you do know, when you choose those expirations, you make more money because those contracts end on that day. Rather than if you would buy like next week's contracts, it'll probably give you a little cushion. If you get a little red, it won't be a big loss, big loss. You know what I'm saying? If we can pass this candle right here, I can find an entry because it's just a break and retest. AMD, let me see. Yeah. If we pass this candle, I will take a small entry. It's kind of aggressive. I ain't gonna lie, it is kind of aggressive. Y'all see that QQQ pulling off too. But yeah, I'm gonna take a entry on AMD. If we can surpass this candle, this pullback candle. This is a pullback candle. All these are pullback candles. So once you pull back and the red candle that dumps past that candle, that's my entry. I'm about to enter here in a second. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm in. I am in. Let's see if we can get a push. I like this QQQ as well. I see how QQ is under my level. I'm up 1% right now. Live trading, baby. Don't get no better than this. Hey, QQQ. Y'all see QQQ? I should have took that QQQ, but QQQ probably about to dump. But we still holding tight. We're going to see what we want to do. AMD, this is just a regular break and retest strategy. All I did was wait for AMD to pass my weekly level, that blue level right there. We up 5% right now. I just waited for AMD to pass my weekly level and it retests it. So once it breaks my level, it's going to retest. You know what I'm saying? And all retest means it's going to break it, go back up, going to tap the level just to make sure I want to be across this level. You know what I'm saying? Make sure ain't no buyers trying to push us back in the opposite direction. And it'll just retest and just touch and go back down. That's all it's going to do. Break and retest. That's what it's called. Break and retest. The Magnificent Seven, they call those big dog companies. Oh yeah. Big $1 trillion companies. Not $1 billion, not $1 million. Big $1 trillion companies. Oh man. All right, I gotta get out that contract. Fuck, I'm talking. I done bought calls instead of puts. Damn. I didn't take no loss though. It was only like down negative 0.7%, like $2 loss. I was in puts instead. I was in calls instead of puts. That's me right there. But we'll find another entry. Damn, that's probably 20% right there. Damn, I'm talking and shit. That's me. That's on me. That's on me. User error. User error. If you use my broker, I use Webull. If you use Webull, once you get into a contract, I use the active trader. So it's one button in, one button out. So if you don't go to the bottom, damn, that's like a 40% right there. Y'all see that? And I called it all out the whole time, but I'm waiting on this QQQ right here. Let's see what QQQ want to do. I need QQQ to pass these lows right here. Damn, I missed AMD. It's all good though. I'm over here talking, giving y'all game and missed the trade. But yeah, I use Webull, man. Webull, it gives you all kind of options once you enter a trade. So you have to unclick the option so it don't ask you, do you want to get in the trade? Because once you press buy, it'll tell you, it'll ask you if you really want to buy it. You have to uncheck that. But I'm looking at this QQQ right now. If we can get a push off of this 200 moving average, I will find an entry. Y'all see that was a great entry on AMD. Hopefully y'all caught that. I was in calls instead of puts. I was trying to figure out why my shit wasn't moving, but I was in calls instead of puts. My retarded ass, but it's all good. That's crazy, man. Ain't that a bitch? I like this Microsoft right here. Oh, QQQ's pushing. QQQ can push off of that 200 moving average. We'll find an entry. That's crazy. I'm in puts and everything else. That's crazy right there. Damn. Same thing going on right here on Microsoft chart. I'm in QQQ. Y'all see how QQQ is passing that previous candle? I like that. Hopefully we can get a push off of that 200 moving average. I don't like how SPY is sitting under that, but I'm in QQQ right now. I just got the entry. I just got in at that pass of that previous candle. I'm up 2% right now. My stop loss will be above the 200 moving average. The 200 moving average. That's what will be my stop loss. And it's kind of bouncing up a little bit. We needed to push down. Y'all see how SPY is sitting above the 200 moving average? That's not a good. What strike you like to go with, in the money or out of the money, or how far either way? I go in the money contracts, in the money all the time. I go in the money contracts. Now, yesterday when Powell was speaking, when the chart just dumping how it was last night, or right before the market closed, about 2 to 3, it was dumping for like 2 hours. I was just choosing any contract. I was choosing just to go up and choose the cheapest contract. I think I bought a contract yesterday for like $40. That motherfucker ran up to $300 yesterday. And go on my Instagram. I posted on my Instagram, but we are down 9% right now. If it closes above this 200 moving average, we are getting out. It's hitting my stop right now. That's my stop loss. We still rejecting off of the 200 moving average. I did kind of want to come off of the 200 moving average, but I kind of did take an aggressive trade, but it's okay. I'm not in heavy at all. That's why there's no emotions into this trade right now. All I did was gain some exposure on the trade. You know what I'm saying? I just got in just so I don't miss out. We got 36 seconds left on this candle right here. So we can get a push down. I'm down 3% right now. We can get a good push down how the rest of the market is doing, except Apple. Apple is the only one that looked like it's strong today. I'm so mad I missed that AMD and that AMD. Look. Break and retest, same thing just happened. Let's go. We up 20% that quick. 20% that quick. Exactly what I just said. Y'all seen it live. We up 20%. I'm gonna take one small trim right now, and I'm gonna just hold the other contract. It's that easy. You see how I just took that small loss? I just gained like 10 times that back in like 20 seconds in that trade. You see what I'm saying? It's the power of the stock market, man. The power of the stock market. That little push just gave me 20%. If you put $10,000 in, what's 20% of 10,000? Think about that. And we still pushing. We up. We gotta push. We gotta retest a little bit. And when you see those green, I'm not even phased by that green candle. I already know you weak as hell. You about to keep going down. We are up 10% right now. Let's see what we're gonna do. So all that consolidation right there, when it broke that consolidation, that's how you know that's a strong area right there. So the price probably don't want to go back that way unless we having a weird day. You know what I'm saying? You do have those weird days where the price is just reversed for no reason. You know what I mean? I'm down 6% on my runners right now. But that quick, we got 20%. We going back up. Now I'm down on my runner. But my stop loss is still this 200 moving average. If it doesn't get above this 200 moving average right here, I will get out. You know what I'm saying? But I am in QQQ right now. I didn't let that green candle phase me. As you can see, all it did was bounce off the 9 EMA. Now it is 10 o'clock. I do go to the 5-minute chart at 10 o'clock. So let's start moving to this 5-minute chart. My stop loss will still be above. My stop loss would be right before this candle on the 5-minute, basically the 9 EMA. That would be my stop loss. So let me move all these charts to 5-minute. At 10 o'clock, I do go to the 5-minute chart. 10 o'clock, I go to the 5-minute chart. And the reason why I go to the 5-minute chart is just because it shows me less candles. 2-minute is going to show me too many candles. I don't want to get confused today. But every day I do this. First 30 minutes, I am on the 2-minute candles. After 10 o'clock, I'm on the 5-minute candles. And after 11 o'clock, I'm on the 10-minute candles. If I'm trading that late, after 11 o'clock, I'm usually almost done by 11 o'clock. You know what I mean? As you can see, I'm still in QQQ. We still got to push down. We still up 3% right now. I'm still in QQQ. This is what you want to see, guys. You see, look at that. See how all these candles are giving me a diagonal push right there? You see that? That's what you want to see. That's how you know the trend is down. Look at SPY. The trend is going down. We up 15% right now. Now, like I said, 20% is a good day for me. I can get 20% in the market. I'll get out, close the laptop, I'll be done. You know what I'm saying? I would have been done by now. 20% is a good day for me. You know what I mean? But I'm just staying on what you got. I'm just showing you what these charts gonna do. Look how QQQ finna push down. It's all in the setup. All these wicks that you see right here, that's not good. Wicks mean that we didn't like that price action upwards, so we're gonna push down. You see, every time it went up and hit the 9 EMA, it bounced back off of it. It doesn't like that upper pressure, so the only way we gotta go is down. That's why we in puts right now. I'm still up 12% right now. Let the market do what it want to do. I've already got paid for today. I've already took half my contracts off. All I have right now is runners in right now. I literally have 5 runners in right now. You know what I'm saying? And we up 8%, 17%. We still up. So we just gonna ride the wave, you know what I mean? Now sometimes, as you can see, SPY just set up and QQQ just set up. I usually jump into 2 trades at once, but I'm not gonna do it today. Today is not the day. Oh man, y'all look at this AMD. Y'all remember I missed AMD. Y'all remember I missed AMD, right? Now look what it's doing. I missed AMD because I was in calls instead of puts. We up 26% right now. I'm still staying in. I don't really have a profit target today because you don't know what the charts are going to do today. I'll leave my profit targets to my pre-market highs and my pre-market lows. You know what I mean? And I just watched the chart. We up 27% right now. Let the chart do what it want to do. All we did was find the trend, got into the trend. Y'all seen this live, man. Y'all just joining in, you can run it back. Late to get in Q now. Yeah, it is late to get in Q. I would wait on the pullback. But you see this AMD push right here. It is late to get in Q right now. Let me see what else, if I can see something else. If y'all haven't got in. Who got in QQQ with me? Let me know if you got in. I just made you 20, 30% right now if you did get in. We up 32% right now. 32%. But yeah, sometimes you can find a re-entry while you're in a trade. I do re-enter trades, but you have to wait on the pullback, you know what I mean? But this is the first trade of the day. Like I said, I already paid myself for the day. So this, once we get another push, I'll probably take a couple more off, and then I'll just let like 2 runners just run. I'll let the 2 runners run for the rest of the day. If the chart wants to go down that day, you're gonna have a good day when the day is over with. You know what I mean? So I want one more small push. If we can get up to about 30-40%, I'll take a couple more off, and then we'll just wait for look at AMD. Damn, I miss AMD, man. But yeah, it is kind of late to get in Q right now. AMD, man. Damn, I was in AMD. That's crazy right there. I pressed the wrong contract, man. I had calls instead of puts. There's no reason to be bullish right now. The only chart that I see that's bullish right now is Apple. Everything else is weak. I do trade 11 charts. I trade SPY, QQQ, AMD. I trade NVIDIA, Apple, Amazon. I trade Microsoft, Google, Netflix, Meta, and Tesla. Those are the 11 charts that I trade every day. Those are the 11 charts that I look at. Those are 11 charts that I study on the weekends. I'm looking at these charts to see their movements, because you're not going to master them. Well, you're never going to master them because the charts are unpredictable, but you can always see how they move. That's how I walk you guys through how this is going to tap off the 9 EMA. I watch these charts every day. I just know exactly how they're going to move. You know what I'm saying? You see how you get lower lows and lower highs? That means this chart is very weak, and we're pushing off a trend line. So we can use that trend line and this pre-market high as confluence. You want confluences and a reason to get in a trade. I'm down 4% right now. Actually, I'm up 0.79%. It's trying to push back up. If it does close above, if it closes right here, above this candle or above the 9 EMA, I'm getting out. But right now, I'm just holding tight. It might just be pulling back. Now, this is a pullback right here. You can get in right here at a pullback, but you have to wait for the next candle, and you got to wait for a 5-minute candle. I'm on a 5-minute chart. This is the chart I trade right now, and we're giving a push back. So let's see if it gets above. My stop loss is this candle right here, the back of this candle right here, that's my stop loss. I'm down 3% on the runner. I usually like to keep runners break even, but I'll keep my runner right now. Since I see the chart is very weak, I'll just keep my runner at the back of this containment candle right here. That's where my runner will be. That's my runner stop loss would be. AMD going down, but it's got some strong levels down here. We're bouncing off the 9 EMA right now. Appreciate your knowledge and streaming. Going to be here every morning. You dropping gems. Yeah, man. Hey, I paid a lot of money for what I know, man. No cap. And I was just like some of y'all. I was struggling, bro. I was losing a lot, man. And when I finally got the hang of this shit, I was like, I gotta let somebody know this, cause man, I used to get up, work every day, and I'd be like, man, you could hit a button and make this money. You know what I'm saying? I just want to show the world this shit. No cap. And I'll show you for free. I want everybody to win. I'm that type of person, you know what I mean? I just want everybody to win. You see it's giving a big push back. I'm probably about to get out right now, but let me hold tight, see if it rejects off of this VWAP. That white line right there that it's rejecting off right now, that's VWAP. So I'll get out if we can hold above this. As you can see, it's rejecting right now. Y'all see how it's coming back down. It's rejecting. But yeah, man, especially when people be talking shit, act like you don't know what you know. I just literally walked you guys through this trade, and I'm up. I was up 20%. My runner is losing right now. Probably about to get out, but I still made 20%, 26% on the day. Yeah, I'm out of that contract. I'm out of that runner because we got to push up towards VWAP. But that's cool. That's just my runner that took the L. You know what I'm saying? I had already made the money when I got up 26%. Y'all see what I'm saying? That small loss from the runner is not going to hurt me. You see what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. Jumping in trades and candles before reversal, though losing seems more frequent. Yeah, man. I used to call them reversals, but I had to learn to just you got to stay patient. I was jumping in trades way too early. It would be like 9:35, and I would already be in like a trade thinking the chart is going to do what it's going to do. Just like right now, you see how we seen a push down earlier, but now everything wants to go up. That's how you know the market is just indecisive at the moment. Until you see them strong pushes, and it's just going to keep going for the day. And that's how it's been these past couple of weeks, because the chart's been at all-time highs. So anytime the chart's been at all-time highs, from my experience, it's choppy every day. Every day was choppy, except yesterday when Jerome Powell started talking. Then that's when the chart started moving. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm just trying to give out this free game, man. I used to drive trucks, man. I'm a veteran. I'm an Army veteran, but I used to drive trucks as well. And I used to be in that truck all day, every day, making $150 for the day. You know what I'm saying? Driving for a company. Look at Apple. Oh my God. QQQ trying to give a push. Apple. Yeah, I used to be driving in that truck area. I used to be like, man, this can't be life. You know what I mean? And then I found trading. And oh man, when I found trading, that was it. I was like, this is what gonna make me financially free. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it did. I wake up and I get on the computer and press buttons and make money. Who wouldn't like to do that? And then I trade to about 11:30. Then I got the whole day to myself. I can be with my kids. I can watch TV, play the game. Really, I got a car rental business, so I run that business on the side, and streaming, doing content, putting up free content for you guys, man. Because the rich people not gonna tell us this, man. The rich people not gonna tell us this. Only ourselves are gonna let them know. The rich people, they already rich. They don't care about us. You know what I mean? They don't care about us. But yeah, man. Y'all see all this choppy action right here? If it sit here in choppy action till 11, we probably gonna have a choppy day. But I like this apple right here. If we can stay pulled back off this apple, I'll find an entry. But it looks like it's it's about to push right now. Give me 1 second, man. I gotta blow my nose. All right, guys. QQQ still don't want to get over that damn trend line, huh? Yeah, man. If y'all just now tuning in, man, we got a quick 20% off of QQQ coming off of this VWAP tap. We went down a little bit. We got 20% off of that, but nothing else is hitting right now. We just watching the market. Stuff look like it's want to be a little choppy today, but we're gonna give it till about 11:30. We don't see nothing. You know, I call it a day after 11:30. I'll come back and glance at the charts about 1-2 o'clock just to see what's going on. But after that, it's really slow action after 11:30, 12, something like that. I hate trading that late. The best time to trade to me is the first 2 hours of the stock market. First 2 hours that the stock market is open. Apple is pushing, but it's getting a little rejected off of that 251 level. It surpassed 250. If you don't know, those $50 levels are micro levels. They're strong levels. Every $50 level. So 150, 200, 250, 300. Those are strong levels. And that's what this is reacting off of right here. Look at Tesla, choppy. Don't know what it want to do. See that choppy action on Tesla? Usually Tesla is pushing the market. You know what I'm saying? Usually Tesla is the one that's moving the market, but not today. But man, I got my wins were so big yesterday when Powell was speaking, boy. I like this Amazon going up above. You see how it held? It held pre-market open. Now it's going up above the 200 moving average on the 5-minute candle. If we can stay above that, that'll be a good entry. But I wanted to come off of that 225 level just a little bit. They really haven't gave a push, to be honest. Look like it want to be choppy today. Look at SPY. SPY haven't made no kind of move. Look at that. QQQ made a little move, but we only got 20% out of that. Amazon. Oh my God. Let's see what Amazon talking about. I might take a small stab at Amazon because it's sitting above that 200 and we have open price sitting right there. So I can get in Amazon and my stop loss can be this 200 moving average. But as you can see, look at QQQ and SPY setting up. QQQ, that's a pullback right there. That's a great entry right there. Somebody was asking about an entry. This is a great entry right here. I'm not taking the entry because I see that spot in QQ has been chopping, still been chopping. I ain't seen no big move yet. That's why I'm not getting into it. But if you're an aggressive trader, that's a good entry right there. You got downtrend. You got a big pullback, and then we got continuation off of VWAP. So as soon as this candle right here passes this previous candle, which this previous candle is the containment candle, once we pass the containment candle, it can push a lot more down. But I'm not taking it. As you can see, what it's doing, I'm not taking it right now because I already got paid for the day. I'm looking at some. I want a better setup. You know what I mean? But QQQ might push down right now. That's 10% right there. Yep, y'all see QQQ? Like I just said, what I just said. QQQ is pushing. It bounced off of that VWAP. That's that white line right there. That white line is a strong line. Anything that's under this white line, and I'll show you my settings on that VWAP. That's my settings for VWAP. I like a white dotted line for VWAP. Anything that bounces off of VWAP is going to be a good push. As you can see, it bounced off of VWAP, and damn, that's probably 40% right there. And I was just talking y'all through that. Oh man. Y'all hit me a like, drop me a like, man. Drop me a like. You can't say I don't know what I'm talking about. You can't say I don't know what I'm talking about. Come on now. I like that push though. That's crazy. I should have got in over here talking. But like I said, I'm already green for today. Once I'm green for the day, I hit what I want to hit for that day. I'll wait. I'll watch this shit. But if it can pass this low, I'm definitely gonna find an entry. That's a nice move right there. That's at least 40-50% right there. Look at it. It moved from 519 to 517. That's a $2 move. So if you put in 5 contracts, you just made $200 off each of those contracts. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? And it's still going down. I'm about, damn. What is it, 1023 right now? AMD just pushing. I just don't like how AMD is pushing towards these levels. Look at SMCI. That shit was set up like that yesterday. AMD still pushing. But AMD is going towards these strong weekly levels. We probably got a lot of buyers sitting right there, ready for it to touch. So that's why I'm not going into those levels at the moment. I'm really watching this QQQ. I don't like that we still are in range of pre-market. This pre-market high right here and this pre-market low right here. I don't like that we're still in range, but we held pre-market high pretty good. So that would tell me that pre-market high is a great resistance. That's why I took the entry on QQQ, because I seen that we had a good resistance up here, and I had my trend line, and I had my pre-market high. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see if we can pass this consolidation right here. Man, if you got in QQQ, man, you got in QQQ, and I just told y'all to get in. You up probably 50% right now. Probably more than that. Probably about 100 by now. The power of option, man. You make that money like that. Now you'll lose money like that too. That's why you got to have great entries. Apple pulled back and retested my 200 moving average. Was I just looking at Apple? Yeah, I was just looking at Apple one day. Apple pulled back and it's touching my 200 moving average. Y'all see that? Look like QQQ is going right back up into the chop session. QQQ is going right back up into the chop session. I like this Apple right here. If we can get a push on Apple. Oh, we're still at that 250 level. I forgot about that 250 level. I needed to get above that 250 level before we can find the entry. I don't want to get stuck in that. QQQ about to give another. QQQ about to give another entry. If this 5-minute candle can hold. Why is this dog growling? Give me 1 second. Yeah, my dogs be on alert. Anything they hear, they ready to go. They ready to fuck something up. I like this tap of this off this 9 EMA. I like this tap off this 9 EMA. Oh man. I like this tap. We can push down. Yep, about to go. But it's not technically a pullback, so I ain't gonna get in it yet. I needed that candle to close above this candle. But if we can push under these lows, then we know our trend is confirmed. Like we pushing under these lows right now. So our downtrend is confirmed. We just needed to keep pushing. Should have got some exposure on there, but it's okay. Only been with you a couple of days now, but do you stream every morning? Yeah, I stream every morning, man. I used to just do these videos myself, and I'll just go back and look over my trades. But I just was like, man, I need to just get this out for free. Somebody that can capitalize on this, man. You know what I mean? So that's why I just started live streaming for free. But yeah, I'll be here every morning, man. I'm at the charts every morning. That's why I said I need to turn this camera on, because I'm sitting here every morning 9:30 getting money. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather have you guys sitting here with me. I can show somebody, help somebody, because I know I'm not the only one trading. I know there's other people trading, and I want to build some kind of small community. I thought about starting a Discord. If I can get enough people in this live every morning, if I can get 30, 40 people in this live every morning, I'll just start a free Discord. You know what I mean? But that's future plans right now. As you can see, I should have got a little bit of that QQQ coming off of that 9 EMA, but it's all good. We're finally seeing a push now. But we're still in range, but we'll see how the charts I want to act today. Now that we got a little push, we'll see how the charts want to act today. All right, Guard Bear. But yeah, people don't tell you trading is lonely, man. You trading by yourself, you have no one to talk to unless you encounter some kind of Discord. I used to be in a Discord, but they don't trade the way I trade, so I had to leave, had to get up out of there. But I learned a lot from them, you know what I'm saying? But I learned my own stop losses and my own profit targets and my own strategies. I know how to trade way better when I'm using my own theories, my own confluences, because I understand what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is have the right entries and exits. You know what I mean? And keeping your psychology right. That's what it all starts with. You know what I mean? When you can learn trading, but once you learn it, your mind got to be right then. You know what I mean? If you trading and you got $30,000 of debt in your bank account or something, You're not gonna trade the same if somebody ain't got no debt playing with free money. You know what I mean? It's your psychology. You got to get your mind right. You got to get your mind right. And that took me a minute to get my mind right. When you have a personal problems, you wake up, you're arguing with your girl, you wake up, kids having a bad day, you wake up, you got to go to the hospital. Those can all affect how you trade in the market, man. No lie. Those can all affect how you trade in the market. Damn, I should have got in QQQ. Man. It's all good, though. Damn. Yeah, Garbear, man. Appreciate the support, man. Appreciate the support. Follow me on Instagram as well. Dang. So we know the direction. Everything's pushing down right now. Apple's not even an entry no more. Nvidia is under that 130 level. Damn, I should have gotten QQQ again. Tesla pulling back. But I'm glad I got that 26% earlier when it gave this other push. So I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping too hard, but I could have got in again. I don't like getting in trades and then trying to make an imaginary stop loss just because you want to get in. When you're doing that, that means SMCI is dropping off. Oh my God. Let me see what POTR doing. I do look at some of these other stocks sometimes just to see what they're looking like, but not all the time. Broadcom, you dropping too. All right, but yeah, man, I'll be here every morning, 9:30 sharp. My lives usually say 9:25. I'll usually start the live up between 9:26, 9:27, something like that. Free game. Whoever want to take it, hey, take it and share it to your friends, man. Share it to your friends. I like how Nvidia is passing this pre-market low. Let's see if this want to be the trend today. Is this going to be the trend today? Look like that's what it's going to be. Yeah, we can get a good continuation. And if we definitely pass these levels, these pre-market low levels, yesterday's low levels, let me know in the comment. Did you mark your levels today? You gotta mark your pre-market levels, man. Pre-market levels, you gotta mark them levels. Pre-market levels and yesterday's lows and yesterday's highs and today's pre-market highs. Those are great levels to mark every day. Let's see if we'll give a little pullback. If we can get a little pullback, we can get us an entry. Got Google pulling back. Google is pulling back. Don't tell me I'm gonna keep pushing. Give me a pullback. Come on. Give me a pullback. Yeah, but when you see the charts going down, there's nothing. I don't do nothing. I don't jump in that. I wait for a pullback. Yep, when you see the charts going, you just gotta let it go. It's called FOMO. Feeling of missing out, man. You gotta get over that. You gotta get over that. This is a nice move, though. I like this move, but I need a pullback to get in. I need a pullback. SPY's going towards a strong level right here. Damn, Google. Damn, Google. You gonna do me like that, Google? Damn. That was the entry on Google right here. I probably missed it, was talking, but that was the entry on Google right here. That's the pullback candle because it pulled back before this previous candle. You see that? It pulled back before that candle. So next time it pushes past, that's the impulse move. It's pushing past, so that's when you get in. And your stop loss is above the candle that you passed. You just put your stop loss above it. If the chart goes back up and goes above, like you see me earlier, it hit my stop loss. If the chart goes back up and hit the top of that candle, you get out. No ifs and buts about it. You don't wait for the candle to close. You get out. That's how you keep your stop losses tight, and that's how you keep your losses small. Because anytime the trend comes back up and passes a previous pullback, the trend is over with. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's a good trending day, you're gonna clearly see it. Like yesterday, when Jerome Powell was speaking. When he was speaking, you could just see the charts going straight down, but it still had pullbacks. Any chart that moves is going to have pullbacks. Hopefully my mic didn't just go off. What is this? Google or Google? I use GOOG without the L. GOOG is right here, Garbear. It's right here, Garbear. GOOG. I have hit a lot on Google, man. Google is one of those charts that will hit off of most of your levels. Now, Google is one of those charts that they move kind of slow, but when they push hard. You know what I mean? Look at that. QQ don't know what it want to do. We downtrending real slow, but we downtrending. I'm gonna give these charts about 15, 20 more minutes, man. Like I said, I made my 20% today off of this QQQ. My runners, I got burned in my runners a little bit, but I still had green on the trade. But it's a lot of slow action right now. We seeing small pushes, but then we keep seeing reversals. And that's normal for a good day in the market, like yesterday when Jerome Powell was talking. Usually when you see a big move, the next day is usually choppy as hell. From my experience, next day is usually choppy. Once you see a good day, the next day is probably gonna be choppy. All right, look like we got a pullback, but it's not really a pullback. Not really a pullback. It could be an aggressive entry right there, but we're gonna see what that wants to do. Real slow action, man. That's because it's about to be 11 o'clock. AMD still sitting above those weekly levels. Netflix finally trying to give a push. Netflix is finally starting to give a push. If Netflix can break those lows, we'll be good to go off of those lows. Anytime I see a setup on Netflix always dumps fast. Netflix is one of those charts that move weird too, but It always dumps fast, but it is going to that 900 level. That's what I don't like. Like I said, 900, that's a micro level. Let's see if we can pass this level right here. This is a good entry also, but I just don't like that is congrats on the win, my man. Appreciate it. What you got in, Garber? You can get on no wins today. Was you in here, Garber, when I got that 20%? I'm pretty sure you seen it. I just been wanting to let y'all see it live, man, because I don't want nobody trying to be like I'm capping. Why would I be sitting here at this chart doing this shit every morning? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, look at Netflix. Damn, I should have got in. I can still get in. Puts. Yeah, I forgot. Netflix is sitting on that 900 level. I needed to come off of this 900 level. That 900 level is a micro level. I needed to push down a little bit more. I wouldn't play around right there. SPY is at this strong weekly level, at 586, 585 level. It's 1042. Apple is giving us another push. Guess Apple was waiting on that. All we're doing is pulling back right now. All them green candles you see is pullback candles. Only got about 1,500 to use, so the bigger cons I can't do, and only do single cons for now. Yeah, you cool with that, man? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Usually play at least 2 contracts. You know what I'm saying? When I had a small account like that, I usually play like SPY 0 DTEs. They're usually cheap. You know what I'm saying? I made $300 off of $35 yesterday. Off of SPY when Jerome Powell was talking. I bought a $35 contract for puts, and I made $300 off of it. Go to my Instagram, you'll see it. But yeah, you just gotta find those. Now sometimes when I was using a small account, I would choose a lot of out of the money strike prices just because they were cheaper. Now that's just me, you know what I'm saying? But I was confident in which way the chart was gonna move. So look at Apple, bounced off of, broke, retested the 200, bounced off, and then I was going back up. So this is a pullback on QQQ. If we can get a continuation pushing down, we can find us an entry. This is a pullback on QQQ. Like I said, we still in range. We're still in range, so our Fibonacci. This is not even a big push for SPY and QQQ. Just being patient. But yeah, those out of the money contracts gonna be your best bet, Garber. But you can play in the money contract though. You can play. Like I think when I just was in QQQ, those contracts was like $190 a piece. I think I bought like 10, but you could have bought like 2 of them and been up at least a couple hundred off of that 20% that I got. 26. I got 20. It was about 26%. Yeah, if you would have bought 2 or 3 contracts, you could have been up at least $300. But don't go big, man. Don't go big. Trust me. I done blew up some money before. Keep it light. Keep it light and tight until you get great consistency. So this is a pullback candle on QQQ. SPY is close to this strong weekly level right here, but in pre-market, look like in pre-market we bounced above this level, and we've been sitting above this level since pre-market. So that's another sign that this is a strong level. SPY might bounce off this level. That's probably why SPY ain't took the dive yet down, because this is a strong weekly level. But we'll wait and see what it want to do. Look like it's about to fizzle out. It's about to be 11 o'clock. The push, the post FOMC push is probably going to be great tomorrow, because tomorrow is 0 DTE. Those contracts got to go. Either those swing buyers got to sell or buy, and that moves the market. Fridays usually are always my big days. Fridays. I have the biggest days on Fridays, man. Biggest days on Fridays. Especially if it's the beginning of the month and it's 0 DTE day. Oh, yeah. That's a good day. Look how choppy Tesla is. Tesla don't know what it want to do. Look at Tesla. Now, that's not a normal day for Tesla. You usually see $10 moves for Tesla. But Jerome Powell spoke yesterday. I'm pretty sure Wall Street know everybody was making money off of that dip yesterday. That I damn sure was. And this is what Wall Street does. They get people to hear the news. And you know, when everybody hear the news, oh, the stock market dropped yesterday. Everybody at the charts today trying to make some money. It's too late. It already happened. You know what I mean? Got too many indicators from too many tuber videos, so it makes it too cluttered. Had a lot of losers lately, so pulling the trigger has been more hesitant. But I'm glad I found your channel. About to watch your trading view indicator setup video. Oh yeah, those are key, man. Those are key. With the indicators, I don't use all my indicators, but I have them up there. The only indicators you truly need, and I'm not gonna even lie about this. I've seen some people use only the 9 EMA right here, this green line. Only the 9 EMA. What else? I know this girl that trades. She only uses the 9 EMA. She don't use no volume candles. She don't use no VWAP. All she does is uses the 9 EMA. She marks her pre-market high and her pre-market low. And she just watches the chart, but she's waiting for big moves. You know what I'm saying? So if you get a big move, it's easy to trade off a big move. Like yesterday when Jerome Powell was speaking, it's easy to trade them charts. All you gotta do is wait for a pullback, get back in, follow the trend. When you have no trend, like when the chart is going sideways like this, it's very hard to get in. So I'm pretty sure her strategy, she's not trading right now because she doesn't see any kind of consistent trend. You know what I'm saying? So that is a great strategy though. She only uses the 9 EMA. And and she make money in the stock market, but I just use the VWAP. I don't really use a lot of indicators. It might look like a lot, but it's not a lot. I'm only using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm only using 5 indicators out of these 8 indicators that I have up here. I'm only using a 200 moving average, that orange line. I'm only using the open price level, which is that yellow line right there. You can't really see it, but it's right there. The open price level is basically just at 9:30, the first print was right there at that level. So that open price level is a strong resistance or a strong support level. That's why you see when it opened, we never went back above that, because it's a strong support. It's a strong resistance level, meaning we're strong up ahead. So SPY probably ain't gonna get above that unless we get a good push. But y'all only got that open price. I got the VWAP. That white line is the VWAP. All the white line, the VWAP is the volume weighted price. It basically tells you if you're under the VWAP, it tells you you're in a bearish momentum at that moment. If you're above the VWAP, you're in a bullish. You should be in calls. You know what I'm saying? That's all that tells me. And sometimes we get bounced off of that VWAP and we can go down like you see right here. That white line, sometimes we bounce and then we go down. That can be a confluence. That's another confluence. You know what I'm saying? We're bouncing off of VWAP. That's a good sign, meaning it don't like VWAP. We wicked out VWAP. It look like QQQ about to go down again. And then the last indicator I use is the 9 EMA. All the 9 EMAs tells you it follows the trend. Anytime it passes the 9 EMA, the trend is probably about to flip. That's the only indicators I use, man. That's all I need. And to be honest, I could trade with just 1 or 2 indicators, but I don't, because TradingView give it to you for free. Why won't you use the indicators? You know what I mean? Well, not for free. I think I'm on like the $29 plan. They give you like 10 indicators, 4 or 6 charts, something like that. Yeah, something like that. But I'm gonna give these charts about 8 more minutes, man. Like I said, I already made my money on QQQ for today. I made my 26%. We hit 26% on QQQ earlier. I'm still just watching the charts. If we can get past this candle right here, that's a good entry. But like I said, the charts are moving sideways, so you're not really gonna get a good push today. Because if it would have gave you a push, it would have been gave you the push. It's 10:53. It would have been gave you a good push. But we'll sit and hold tight 8 more minutes and see if this candle wants to go. It's bouncing off of VWAP. To be honest, it probably doesn't want to go because the SPY is sitting at this weekly level. If you don't know SPY and QQQ, they kind of move aligned. They kind of move the same. So anything you see SPY doing, QQQ is probably doing the same thing. And if SPY is hitting a strong level and QQQ, you don't see a really strong level, it'll hold the candles up like it is right now. It's a lot of choppy action going on right now. You see that chart moving sideways. You want that chart to be doing this right here. Look at that. Look at yesterday. This is what it did yesterday. When Jerome Powell started speaking. That's what you want that chart to be doing. That sideways action, it ain't gonna make you no money. You want it to be going vertical. But yeah. Choppy action right now in the market, man. Choppy action right now in the market. But we'll hold tight and keep watching these charts for about another 5 minutes. Let's see what these other charts are doing. Google is not doing anything. Tesla's trying to give a push. Tesla's still choppy. We got Amazon. It's choppy above, sitting right at pre-market highs. Hasn't broke the level. Hasn't held. It's holding on the level, but it's not going nowhere. If we can get a push off this 9 EMA, we might see a good push. Let me see. If we can pass this candle right here, I'll take a small entry just to get some exposure. If we can stay under this 9 EMA and surpass this candle right here, I'll take an entry. I'm going to shut up so I don't miss it this time. Still getting rejected a little bit. I don't like this action. It ain't enough action out here. But I'm pretty sure it'll push about 10-20% off of this 9 EMA. Once it surpasses that candle, I'm getting in. I'm waiting for it to bounce off that 9 EMA and pass this candle. My contracts are loaded. I'm at the 517 strike prices. These contracts are only $1.60 a piece. All right, I'm in right now. All right, we got to push. We still pushing. We up 2% right now. Let's go, QQQ. How much you want to give me? How much you want to give me, QQQ? You see SPY on those levels. SPY don't want to get past them levels, man. That's why I'm going to make this trade quick, because we don't see a push in the market. I'm up 5% right now. Let's go, QQQ. I just walked y'all through it again. I'm up 9% right now. Let's go. I'm up 10% right now. Let's go. I could take a trim right now. I am going to take a small trim right now. I'll take half off right now. And now I got runners in. You see what I'm saying? That's a quick 10%. You put $1,000 in, add it up. I'm up 12% right now. I only got a couple runners in. This is just a small scalp, because I don't see a great movement in the market. Now, if I see movement in the market, I will hold the hell out of this shit. But I don't see a lot of movement in the market, so it's probably not going to make a great move. That's why I just scalped that right quick. You see, I just scalped that 12%. You know what I'm saying? I just got runners in right now. Now if my runners lose, I don't care. I already made my money. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I know how the charts move. They're moving slow right now. So you're not going to get a 30, 40% real quick. You're probably going to get a quick 10%, like I just said. My stop loss on the runners is behind this counter right here. That's my stop loss on the runners. I'm down 11% right now. On the runners, though, I already made money off of my original contracts. The runners, you have to take off enough runners to not take the L and give back gains. If we close above that, I'm out of there. If we close right here, I'm out of there. That was a quick 10, 12. It went up to 12%. Hopefully it can reverse. Hopefully it can bounce off this 9 EMA, come back down. If we got good price action, we'll see what we want to do. The only reason it's holding up right now because SPY is holding these levels. That's why I don't want to move today. SPY is holding those levels. Everything is choppy. Yep, everything is choppy today, man. It's definitely going to be my last trade. If it does hit my stop loss, I'll get out. My stop loss is VWAP right now. We holding tight. We got to hold 10 more seconds on this candle. It is 11 o'clock. I got to go to the 10-minute charts. But let's see if we can get a push. If not, I will get out. Now, you see how we closed above the 9 EMA? That's not a good sign. So my finger is on the trigger. If we can't push past this 9 EMA again, our finger will be on the trigger. But if we get back down to this low candle, I'm going to get out. But I don't like the price action. Like I told y'all, that 11 o'clock price action is slow. You know what I'm saying? It's real slow. All the great price action is going to be when the market opens. But today is just not a good day in the market. It's real choppy. Just got to wait till the next day. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in. I'm down 19%. I might move my stop to this top right here. I'm going to move my stop to the top of this candle right here. That consolidation right there. Those two candles consolidated right there. If we get above that consolidation, I'm out. I'm going to go ahead and bring my stop a little tighter just because of how the candles are moving. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully we can get a push down. We can get a push down. We'll be good to go, man. It's just not a great day in the market. Let's go, QQQ. What you want to do? Got a little push. There's some choppy action right here, man. There's some real choppy action right here. There we go, QQQ. Get on down there if you're going to go. This is that 11 o'clock for you. I'm back to break even right now. Back to break even right now. Up 1%. Come on, QQQ. Get on down there, man. It don't want to go. I'm up 5% right now. All right. Back up 10. My runners are back up. Oh, yeah. 11. Oh, yeah. I'm going to take a trim, small trim right there. I'm going to take a small trim right there. I only got one runner in. As you can see, I just held through that. Made 10% back on my last 5 runners. I only got one more in. And I'm probably about to get out, though, because I don't like this price action. Let me see how this candle closes. As you can see, man, first trade, we got 26% on that QQQ from right here to right here. Second trade, we got 10% from right there to right there. It's not a great day in the market. You ain't gonna, like yesterday, I got 500% off of this shit right here. This shit right here yesterday, I got 500% off of this. You don't have that kind of movement today. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take what they give you. You got to take what they give you. You can't control the stock market. But yeah, I got a quick 26%, and then we got 26%, and then we got 16% on this last runner. Let's go. Price action not moving, you know what I'm saying? There we go. 18%. We up 18%. I got one runner in. 20%. Let's let this candle close. If it could close and give us another push. That's why I'm gonna hold tight real quick. We up 25% right now. Let's go, QQQ. Let's see if we can get a push. Come on, QQQ. There's some slow action right now. There's some slow action right here. There's some slow action right here, man. This how you know you trading a chop, man. Chart ain't really moving like that. You trading chop. That's choppy action that you're trading. I'm probably about to get out on this runner. I just don't know how the price action is. I'm gonna take my green. I'm up 20% on the runner. I'm still holding though. Look like this wanna push down a little bit. It didn't give us a big pullback, but still holding. Y'all follow me on IG, man. I post all my games on IG. I don't post none of my games on YouTube, but on IG, I post all of my games in the description below. Yeah, it looks like I want to give us another push. We up 28. We was up 28%. There's some slow action. And all SPY is doing right now is reacting off of this weekly level. That's why it's not continuing to going down. That's all SPY doing right now. Excuse me. Netflix is up 14% today. When? In pre-market probably? Because it's choppy right now. All right, I'm going to get out on the runner. I don't like this price action. I got runner with 26%. All right, guys, man, that's going to be it for today. I'm going to scan through these charts for you guys. I'm going to show you what's going on. But as you can see, it's slow action in the market. And damn, right when I got out, it turned red. Y'all see that? But I'll let it be. Y'all see SPY's choppy. These are the charts that I trade. So when I recap the charts, y'all can write these charts down and put it on your favorites. The S&P 500 SPY, we choppy today. Let's keep going down. QQQ. We choppy today. We sitting under this trend line. We still in between range of the pre-market low and the pre-market high. So that's very bad confirmation of a good trending day. That's why I took my small gains, because I can tell that it wasn't going to be a good day today. Next chart. Meta is stuck on the 600 level. Like I told you guys, every $50 level is a micro level. So anytime you see a chart by 600, 650, 500, every $50 level, it's going to chop on that level. So you want the charts to come off of that level and then hold above or below that level to find the trend. You know what I'm saying? If it's sitting on this level, this is a weekly level. If it's sitting on, and I do have a video how to write your weekly levels, how to rank your weekly levels. And one of my last videos, I probably put it in the description, but it's very easy how to write your weekly levels. And it's just going to show you where the strong buyers and the strong sellers are at. And you want to avoid those areas if you're trying to trade. Look at QQQ. But yeah, next chart, Apple. Apple went up a little bit. It's kind of chopping around above that 200 moving average. Apple is on another micro level. It's sitting on 250 level. Say 249 right here. But when you think of levels, you want to think of an area. Yeah, 250 is my level, but it's in the vicinity of 249. So as soon as you see 249, 248 starting getting hit, you're going to see the trend starting to slow down like it's doing right now, because it went up from 247. But as soon as it started to approach 250, that micro level, you see how Apple came back down and now it's chopping around. So anytime you see a chart going up to those micro levels, don't try to get in until it passes that level. You know what I'm saying? Look at QQQ, you motherfucker. My bad. But yeah, next chart. Let's go. NVIDIA, choppy. Y'all clearly see that choppy. You don't want to trade that. Tesla, trying to give us a push down. It started off choppy. We got some cool pullbacks, but it's kind of looking like QQQ as well. Amazon, y'all see that? Trash, choppy, ugly chart. And this is what I do once I get to the chart. I eliminate most of the charts that look trash. That's why I usually only end up with 3 or 4 charts up here. I eliminate all the other charts. Netflix, choppy. Google, choppy a little bit, trying to give us a push down, but there's no confirmed price action. You don't want to trade that. You don't want to trade that. Microsoft, choppy, no confirmed price action, still sitting below pre-market, still sitting in between pre-market and pre-market high and pre-market low. Now, if we can get a push under this consolidation, it might be a good move down, but with the price action today, you might as well wait till the next day, man. You don't want to put your money in and get the losing. and it's sitting on a 440 level, and it's sitting on a weekly level. Like I said, SMCI, I don't trade that. I just look at that. AMD went down a little bit. AMD gave us the best move today. I was in AMD, but I was in calls instead of puts and missed the move. But it's all good to go. AMD is chopping again. It did have a good move down earlier. Look at QQQ. AMD had a good move down earlier, but it's still choppy right now. And those are the 11 stocks that I do trade. Y'all can go back if you missed, but those are 11 stocks I trade. So I'll just recap them every time I'm signing off, man. I'll be back here bright and early, 9:25 tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, 0 DTE contract. You know, we get busy on Fridays. So when y'all be in here, man, I'll be on Instagram. I post games and all that over there. Y'all follow my Instagram. It's your boy Clark, man, and I'm out of here. Y'all have a nice day.